I'm going on a trip by myself. I'm going to the mountains for 4 days, totally by myself. The rest of the family staying here, mostly just because like they have actual lives and like have stuff to do. I'm still in my gap year, so I can do what I want. And I noticed I don't spend a lot of time by myself. Like I do spend time by myself when I'm at home, but usually like other people are around. I never spend time by myself completely, like where I'm isolated from people. So I'm going up to the mountains, and I don't really know why I'm doing this right now, but I just kind of felt like it. Do what I want and felt like it. Also, I still have this train ticket that allows me to travel past 7 o'clock at night for free for a month, and it's about to expire, so I still want to use it before it runs out because I want to get the most out of my money. I also just took off my bedding because when I come back it will be fresh, and I noticed how on the bed sheets there's this label saying like 4 seasons. Like classic Four Season, and I thought that means are these like the same type of beddings they use at the Four Season hotel, until like 2 seconds later I just kind of remembered that it probably just means that you can use these beddings all year round. So that was interesting, like to go through that thought evolution about my duvet. I've already packed everything and I'm about to leave, and I actually think I'll be quite fine. I mean, like, I don't know, because I've never really done it before. I actually think I'll miss my cat most. With my family, I can FaceTime and, you know, talk like that. And with the cat, it's just like at night, I usually can have somebody to cuddle with. And up there, I'll be alone. Nobody will, like, lick my feet. And it will, you know, it just won't feel like home. Isaac, are you going to miss me? Okay. Thanks. I'm here. First things first, I'll wash my hands. So it was awful. The whole thing was awful. I traveled for 4 hours with the train, and then what happened was like the most me thing ever. I was so anxious that I would miss the train because I like had to switch trains 5 times at least. I was so paranoid on missing the train. I always looked at what time I'd arrive at the train station I was supposed to get off it, so that I would set a timer for 2 minutes ahead, so I'd always know when I'd have to get off. Of course, as life would have it, I looked at my watch and it said 10:46, and at 10:46 I was supposed to get off. And the train halted, so I got off. And then I realized it was the wrong train station because the train was 2 minutes later than it was supposed to be. So I got off 1 station too early. And I saw it at the sign when I got off. And then I wanted to go back in, but the train just drove away. And then I panicked. Let's understand, I'm going to the mountains. The trains, they don't drive that frequently. And the next train wouldn't be for another hour. And the train house, where you can usually go inside to wait, was closed also already because it was 11:30 at night at that point. So I panicked and I cried and I called my mom. I don't know why, like I just needed to cry to somebody, and then I got myself together, and then I was like, okay, either I could wait for like past 12 o'clock for another train, or I could call a taxi. Now taxis also aren't cheap, but I called one because the thing was, if I travel after 7 o'clock at night, I think I already mentioned that, but I travel for free. So I just justified it in my head. It's like, if I would have paid for the train ride, I'll just pay the taxi. And the taxi was really nice. I told him my story. I think he kind of felt for me and what happened to me. He gave me the ride for cheaper than it would have been, which was really nice. But now I'm here, and now it's late, and I'm going to bed. Good night.